走れそりよ風のように月見原をパドルパドル Hello there, Nebulous Scholar here, and welcome to another Nebulous adventure. This time, I've got Fate Extra CCC. I've been there, waiting on this translation, assuming it may never actually see completion, for 10 years. And here it is. I played the first Fate Extra game, did a skill primer on it even, which means I had to play it 3 times over. It was a lot, it was fun, but man, it was a lot to do. And, I mean, in general, I'm just a really big Fate and Type Moon fan. Man, I mentioned in Samurai Remnant, I wonder if this is going to come out and I'm going to overlap my Fate playthroughs. I don't remember when I recorded that. I don't know if that part is going to be out by the time this comes out. But yes, I will be doubling up on Fate for the foreseeable future, because both games are long. I'm still in disbelief. I know vague bits and pieces about this game, but because it was never translated, not a lot. I played the Seraph event in FGO, knowing minimal. It was still fun, but I'm sure there's a lot I missed. So, I'm still basking in this glory. It's real. I can play it in a language I understand completely fluently, as opposed to partially. And again, Fate is a very... I don't know if complex is the right word, but it's got a lot going for it. It is very tuney. So, playing it in a language that I am not 100% understanding would be terrible. Plus, it means I can also play it on recording, since I can, read everything. I'm basking in this glory so much, but I'm ready. I don't know what server I'm gonna go with, to be honest, because there's 4 choices, and I'm gonna have to go through all of them eventually. But I also don't know how long this game is yet. I think it may be longer than the original Extra. Extra was very formulaic. It was 7 rounds of go through dungeon, do boss fight. Very straightforward. Nothing, revolutionary. Gave us a lot more servants. It was like one of the first, I guess, mainstream, big time, hey look, we got more servants than the original, original visual novel. So, we're gonna get more, and I don't know what the story is. I really don't know what the story is. I know events, I know some characters. This is where Elizabeth Bathory gets introduced. I like her. She's fun. One of the first ones both her and Siegfried I drew in my very first 10 pull in FGO. So, I used her extensively. Got her to Bond 10, back when that was the max. And, maxed her out. I enjoy her. Also, Okubodumi is fun. Her voice is great. But she was introduced here, and I have not played it. So let's go learn things. If I load, can I use my... Yeah, I don't have data. I do have my save data from the first game. Hopefully that'll carry over or something. I don't need to install because I'm on a PC. I mean, no, this is a very fancy PSP. But new game. Will you detect my data? We're gonna go normal mode. Because I like how it's sweet normal maniac, but also easy normal hard. Enemy attack raised and boss HP increased. New to the RPG genre? I am not new to the RPG genre at all. So we're gonna stick to normal. There are a number of dead ends and potentially fatal choices in this game. I recommend you save frequently. It's fiction, even though the characters are historical. There it is. A bonus can be obtained by reading save data from Fate Extra. Yes, please. Give me my bonuses. I played through that game. Why is there no data? I may need to fix this. Hang on real quick. I'm back. I fixed it. Folder problems. It's been a while since I've swapped between my old laptop and my newer computer. And yeah, putting the files in the right folder was... Whoops. Anyway, we good now. We very good now. There's my original file where I've played through several times, ending with Caster again. And I played as a... Oh yeah, as a female Hakuno, because why not? Which, by the way, gonna do it again. Alright, now for real, we can start.
確認しました。お帰りなさいませ。ようこそ。こんにちは。Welcome。
Hello.
いつものように大変長らくお待ちしておりました。
You're not even wrong.
ここは量子虚構世界シリアルファンタズム。
Ah, yes. Tsukimihara Academy, the Lunar Seafields. Serial Phantasm. Seraph.
略称セラフに作られた仮想空間
There it is.
住原学園です。失礼ですが規則ですのであなたのバリューをスキャンします。
I like that they have the furigana, I suppose, except it's in English. So you get both meaning and the word they use. My favorite. That's what makes it super tuny too.
ラベル編入性カテゴリー U 測定拒否権につき免除クオリティ E-。
Why am I E-?
確認しました。それでは表側の記録を読み込みます。
Near side. It's funny because near side and far side were used for Tsukihime, which refers to, I believe, near side was Arcuade and CL, while far side are Akiha, Hisui, and Kohaku. So the original Fate Extra would be the near side, and I believe, well, all things considered, this will be the far side. I don't know what that means in regards to the moon cell, but usually it's the hidden weird stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get weird. Okay.
申し訳ございません。記録の読み込みに失敗しました。あなたの名前が必要です。あなたの心が必要です。あなたの証が必要です。
I love that it's identity every time, but it's name, heart, and proof.
恐縮ですが、もう一度あなたのお名前と性別、契約サーバントを入力してください。
You import your save data, but it's like, yeah, but we still broke. Start again. Okay, but we're going Hakunon because cute. Still gonna be Nebulous Scholar, though. Neb. Where's the... You... And because how things work, it's gonna be a full Nebulous instead of the fused. You know, Nebulous Scholar as one word. Right, last name. How do I get there? Do I just input spaces for the rest then? I need to... do what exactly? I'm hitting LR to move to the next one. Nope. Why are my buttons not working? Okay, that button worked. Square, why you no work? Shoulder buttons, why you no work? Am I gonna have to fix things again? Pause. Settings. Why are you gonna do this to me? Retrorex. Bleh. retrospect, says I should have tested this earlier and made sure it all worked. But you know, it used to work. So I don't know why it doesn't now, but I fixed it. The buttons are correct. I can access everything. All is good. Okay. I have a first name and a last name. I didn't put in a nickname. Skora de ii yo ne. Call. Ah. There we go. Done. Is okay. Saber. Standard. Standard's not what I would call her. Also, Bride Saber. Technical. Fight by reinforcing projecting skills. Sure. Maniac. Strong skills but physically weak. Yes, she is. This outfit is also great. Love the mini hat. And then Gilgamesh. Not even a class, it's just Gilgamesh. Cheat. Overwhelm enemies with unlimited weapons. Now, see, I want to do caster. I want to play with caster. Wow, there's no salvaging that, huh? I want to use caster. But Archer's also fun. Saber's nice. But Gilgamesh is new. And it's Gilgamesh. So, yeah, you know what? Especially because I'm using, Hakuno in here. We're gonna run Gilgamesh. We're gonna cheat. It's gonna be great.
確認しました。お待ちしておりました。
So, that said, that's really interesting because in the first game, it's sort of not elaborate, but they put you through a tutorial, you get whooped, and then you pull off the whole, summon to be saved. And yeah, you still go through a menu. But here it's before anything even happens. Granted, it's a sequel, but yeah, they sort of just hit you with, just pick one. Just do it, it's fine.
おはようございます。それでは、いってらっしゃいませ。
Thank you. I'm sure it'll be a great day. Progress of time 0%. That's not a day counter. It's a bright, sunny morning as I make my way to school. I should really be used to commuting by now, but I still can't seem to remember the way here. Soon enough, I arrive in front of the school gate. There's still plenty of time left. Other students in the same uniform pass through the gate in peaceful harmony. Continuing my main routine, red, I also head for the gate. Then, I feel as if someone's calling for me, so I hurry up until I see my friend and student council president, Issei Ryudo, standing there. It's always going to be Issei, even when you're not Shiro. Which reminds me, starting today, they would be doing inspections to ensure we were in compliance with school rules. It was Public Morals Awareness Month or something. I love how the in-game models look really nice, because they're kind of upscaled. But then you have the sprites, and it's just like, yeah, we can't fix that. That's drawn as is. Same with the text. Issei Ryudo. Or rather, Ryudo Issei, if I want the correct name order. Oh, does that mean my name is Scholar Nebulous? Huh. You know what, we'll keep it with the English word order then. Good morning. Lovely weather we're having, don't you think? It's a perfect day for studying. Shut up, Issei. Why are you giving me that "you're acting weird today" look? What, you want to know if I'm going to inspect your uniform? And if Public Morals Awareness Month is still going on? You're one to say some strange things. I haven't heard of such an event. Perhaps there's an error in your records. Cool, it's already weird. Or so it seems. I have no idea why I must took that event to be today myself. I laugh it off, telling Issei, hey, it's nothing. Then head towards the school building. Bye. Oh, wait a moment. There's a favor I'd like to ask of you. Sorry, but before you go to class, could you close up the supply room on the first floor? I forgot to lock it. That's a really weird request for you to make, Issei. Do it yourself? Given my duties, I'm unable to move from here. Could you do that for me? Like, are you physically programmed to be stuck? Are we aware we're in the moon cell, or are we still pretending? Because there's a whole thing where we're in the supercomputer on the moon in this school simulation. So when you say you're unable to move, are you like actually rooted to the spot, or what? Because the NPCs here, the student council, they're aware that they're programmed, but they play along. The storage room is on the first floor. If I recall, it's at the end of the hallway to the left of the entrance. I still have time until homeroom starts, and it's a request from Issei himself. There's no reason to refuse. I mean, I feel like it being a request from Issei is a reason to refuse, but I guess he's not a bad guy. Yes, that's excellent. All the other students simply passed me by, so I'm glad you came along. Honestly, some strange people joined the faculty too. I'm about to collapse under all the stress. If we had someone like you, Nebulous, the girl in charge of the infirmary, and I would have it much easier, but she has a name, you know. No, that was inconsiderate of me. I'd never try to coerce you into joining the student council. Here's the key to the storage room. See ya. Here's to another good day with no regrets. I'm gonna have so many regrets. He thanks me in an exaggerated manner and resumes his task of overseeing the main gate. He told me that Public Morals Awareness Month doesn't start today, but here he is. The student council president is as diligent as a fine-tuned machine. And there's a reason for that. I mean, human Issei is like that anyway, but this one is special. I say goodbye to Issei and head for the school building, squinting against the sunlight that didn't really feel like the summer or early spring. And so, Nebulous Scholars Day begins, once again. So we're just not going to reference the first game, I guess. I can now use the menu. So to, ooh, that is super pixelated. No fixing that. To, I guess, highlight what happened in the first game is we go through a school day, realize that weird stuff's going on, we access the Holy Grail War Tournament, get wrecked, get saved by a servant summoning, that being Saber, Archer, or Caster, and then we fight through this tournament. Every 7 days, we fight our next opponent, and during that time, we have to survive and discover the identity of the opponent's servant. And in the end, we fight through. Except, Kishinami Hakuno, who is, well, that's the canon name of our protagonist here. They learn they're not actually human. Now, what happens is people hacked into the moon cell. They don't really have magic anymore because of plot happenings down on Earth. But they access the moon cell because apparently it has some sort of power, and the wish-granting power, they want it because it's a holy grail of sorts. So, they summon servants in this big computer. They fight through, but it's not just a game. It's a proper holy grail war. So when you die in the game, you die in real life. When you get deleted in the moon cell, it basically fries your brain. We are playing SAO. All this predates SAO by a lot. Haha. Granted, that's not a unique concept anyway. And it turns out, Hakuno is not a person hacking into the moon cell and having to break free from the simulation in order to participate. That's basically the prerequisite, is can you realize you're in a simulation, break free, and then you can participate in the war. Hakuno manages to break free despite not actually being a proper hacker. They are in fact an NPC that gained sentience. Sort of. What happened is, the original Hakuno is a cryo-frozen body, and somehow their consciousness, which was used as a template for an NPC, hacked the system. So, we don't exist, and because of that, we can't properly ask the Grail for a wish. So when we win at the end, we sort of just shut down the whole war and be like, this is garbage, people die for nothing. Stop it. And, you know, we defeat servants along the way. And that's really just the gist of the plot. It's not really plot-heavy compared to other Fate works. It's just, hey, here's new servants, go fight them. I mean, there's plot points, but the overall plot is very straightforward. And you make some choices along the way, which determines, you know, which servants you fight during certain rounds of the tournament. And there are familiar faces here and there, and some new faces here and there. And yeah. Also, the final boss is Buddha. Summoned by the last guy who won the tournament, because he was also an NPC. Or rather, his original body died, and he woke up as an NPC as well. And then it's like, hold on though, I want to win. Then he goes and wins and goes, I can't actually win because I'm not a person anymore. Like, I'm not a real person. I'm not allowed to win. Same as us. So basically, he waits at the end to just stop anybody from winning. Because he's like, nah, this isn't cool. This is stupid. But we need fighting to progress as people. So the fighting shall continue. And we say, no, stop it. Which, you know, it's really funny that the dude who wants to perpetuate fighting ended up summoning Buddha in the end. Also, his original servant was Caster. The Caster you end up summoning. So when you meet him, she's like, oh, it's my ex. And it's like, this is really weird now, Caster. You didn't have to phrase it that way. But yeah, after you gain Caster or not, he ends up having Buddha as his servant. And Buddha has a turn limit. If you don't beat him within the time limit, he just nukes you. He goes, no. Time's up. All over. You now become nothing. So, win the fight. Oh, good. We're already hacking into the gate. Pain suddenly rushes through my left hand. Wondering why, I check the back of it. I have a command seal. Command spell, I think, is what they officially use now, but I'm used to command seal. What do these translations use? On my left hand, a bruise resembling a rune had appeared. I don't remember seeing it before. I wonder if I hurt myself somewhere? The pain soon subsided. My left hand is working fine, so maybe I just got a bit dizzy. I take a deep breath, pull myself together, and move on ahead. Can I talk to you? I can. Hi. I left the volleyball club because I have exams this year. Now I've gained weight. Around here, see? It's embarrassing for a disciplinarian, isn't it? But I get it. Food's great. Also, are there things I can interact with? I know I ran around, but someone left a line marker here. Maybe they used it during a gym class and then just left it here. It's always been there. Can I kick the ball? She shoots! Or I would have, but even if I wanted to, I can't really kick the ball while wearing a skirt. So I settled for an enthusiastic yell. I mean, nothing's stopping you. Also, I wonder how male Hakuno would have reacted to that. I don't see the skirt stopping you. Go ahead. Oh, here you are. I've got a message from the editor-in-chief. She wants to talk, so go see her after school. No wonder you're the newspaper club's ace. You expect to do big things. I'm in the newspaper club now? When did that happen? Also, who's in the newspaper club? I don't even remember if that was a thing. Hey, let's drop by the station today before going home. Sure, we can go grab some donuts too. Oh, now I want donuts. Why would you do that to me? Why would you blindside me with the donuts? Various drinks are lined up inside the vending machine. Unfortunately, I don't have any change on me. Well, I'll pass for now. Don't carry any? There's like a weird dead zone on my controller, and it's not getting the angles correctly. My main thread doesn't have self-training in it, which means I keep putting on weight. Isn't this some kind of fatal bug? Are you supposed to be referencing that? Oh, maybe it's harassment? What if God decided I get to be the chubby girl now? I mean, nothing wrong with that. Also, I wanted to go inside, so sorry. Oh, progress time 7%. Next go, pressing the start button. Thank you. Lock up the storeroom at the end of the first floor hallway, and I can access my menu. I can save, load, delete, option, and return title. I might actually want to hit the options for a little bit, because the background music is a bit on the loud side. Camera controls, normal, those are fine. Measure speed, can we go even faster? No wait. No wait's good. I'm actually good with that. It needs to be instant. Yeah, there's a weird angle where I don't, like, run properly when going at an angle. That's gonna be slightly annoying, and I hope that's not gonna get me killed. Did you happen to notice the students wearing different color uniforms? Black uniforms are worn by the Public Morals Committee and club presidents, aka the NPCs. This is the door. The supply room? No, Issei said it was the supply storeroom. It's not this one, but the storeroom to the far left. This was actually the elevator to go into the arena to fight, the Servant of the Week. Oh, I'm gonna need to find a way to fix that, because... Also, I know I've gone the wrong way. Inside the faculty office, the teachers are all busy preparing their classes. It's the usual scene before the school day begins. I'll get yelled at if I went to the faculty office now, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm feeling pretty good. I don't need to be checked out at the infirmary. But Sakura is in there. No, this isn't it. I think the storeroom should be at the other end of the hallway. I know, but I wanted to go to the garden. See if the chapel is there. See if, Aoko and Toko are there. And I can't probably go upstairs yet. Issa asked me to go lock up the storeroom. I think it was at the end of the left hallway. Yeah, I know. Oh, the fact that it's isometric is also, like, killing me here. Because, like, I have to go to the angles and my controller doesn't want to register that right now. This is classroom 1A. I wonder if I can use the D-pad. Even though no one is around, the silence is so absolute that it's somewhat unnerving. I can use the D-pad. I'm good. This is still 1A. This is classroom 1B. The classroom feels totally lifeless. It doesn't look like anyone is around. And then C. This is classroom 1C. All the first-year classrooms seem totally devoid of life. I wonder what's going on. And here it is. The entrance to the dungeons. To the Lunar Sea. Lock it. This is the entrance. If I had to say what this gate is used for, I have no clue. Issei said this was the supply room, so I figured this is a space for storing things no one is using. Whatever the case, there's no reason for me to go inside. I take the key out from my pocket. Better hurry up and lock it so I can get to class. Clunk. Oh? Did that sound come from inside just now? Since I was tasked with locking this door, I can't just ignore it. Yeah, we can't really lock people inside of it. That'd be awful. I put my ear to the door to listen in on what's happening inside. Whatever, now it's time to chill. Sure, it's just me here, but chilling means I get to munch on all the snacks. Shinji, is that you? Isn't it great to be so comfy without having to do anything? I'm one of the real winners. That's you, Shinji, isn't it? All the others are way too amazing. Like, damn, way too serious, way too desperate. I'll leave that holy war to the PKs. I mean, should be fine to hide out here until the winner gets called. Camping my way to victory. Jinako, you genius. Oh, it's Jinako! It's not Shinji, it's the other gamer. Jinako wasn't even the first game, though. She's a new character entirely. There's obviously someone in there. I knock on the door and ask, is someone in there? Huh? Hi. How you doing? The suspicious sounds continued for about a minute before settling down. I take a deep breath and knock on the door again. I announce my entrance, then open the door. Jinako, please. Someone left cardboard boxes here. Looks like they're filled with various documents. An inconspicuous blackboard. No sign of it seeing much use. Nope. She set up a gamer cave. At first glance, it looks like a futon. But now that I take another look, it's one of those mats used in PE. Oh, that's even less comfortable. Jeez. Oh. Hi. This here's the problem. Not that I really want to know any more than that. Come on, at least do a better job of hiding it. Then I could pretend nothing was wrong and leave it at that. Now I have no choice but to point it out. Seriously, I hate that. It's like, if you weren't so obvious, I wouldn't bother. But now that you're obvious, I have to bother. I can't plausibly ignore it. So I take a deep breath and... Hey, you. Get out already. That's right, she's voiced by Yuki Aoi, which is fantastic. What are you saying? Someone's desperately trying to shut the door from inside. But the door won't actually close. This person A doesn't really fit into the locker. She's a little on the large side. Then let's close the door. Can I just drop kick the door? That's fine too. That's just as good. Just slam it. So, abiding by reverse psychology, why don't I help them hide? I try to force the locker door closed with the entirety of my body weight, which, for Hakuno, isn't very much. Well, I mean, choose a better spot. Hey there, how you doing?
ロッカーの中ですらバウンドするとか、タレに切った肉が憎いっす。
It's okay, you're fine. She's not even in uniform too, which is like really funny.
ところで誰っすか君？新政不可侵な女子部屋に侵入するとか、気持ち的には速攻通報したいっす。
You're trespassing. What are you talking about? This incredibly suspect person glares at me with furrowed brows. I should be throwing out the questions first here, but I get the feeling that doing so would just make things worse. First off, I told her my name in class, then I threw out the questions. No matter how I look at it, she's not a student. Who is this woman? And where's this girl's room she spoke of? She's got an arcade stick and everything.
どこからどう見ても女子部屋っす。1ヶ月近く掃除してないから、ちょっと散らかってるように見えるだけっす。
That's a great face. Look at that face. Amazing. Also, clean up. Just do the bare minimum, come on. Seriously. Damn, girl, you live like this?
仕方ないっすよね。ここにはヘルパーさん来ないから。隠れ住んでる身分は辛いっつうか。
How about you don't leave in hiding and take care of yourself? Like, come on. Living in hiding here?
しまった、今のなし。とっぽい顔してるからつい口が滑っちまったぜ。
Why? I don't want to hear that from you.
僕はジナコカリギリ。この学園の補欠教員で、今は暇を持て余してる倉庫警備員みたいな。
Oh. I didn't think you took the role of substitute teacher. Yeah, that works. Substitute teacher? This obvious slop of a woman is? Alright, well, Hakuno fired back, so.
だらしないのは否定しないっす。できる女と気づかれるのも面倒だからあえてのんびりしてるみたいな。
Look, I get it. I really, really do. But you gotta put some effort in, you know?
いわゆるエリートニートっすよ。
That's a real good title. I see. So you do nothing and are useless, I take it. I feel like Hakuno didn't really have this personality back in the first game, but I may just be misremembering. Or they gave her way more personality just to be snappy. I'll take it. I'll enjoy it.
それはただのニートっす。奴らは奴らで可愛い雑魚っすけど、一緒にしないでほしいしね。
It's true. You say you are elite.
ジナコさんはエリートですから。一応部活の顧問とかしてるっすよ。帰宅部とか直帰部とかぼっち友の会とか。
Those aren't ever official clubs, though. Jinako puffs out her chest with an air of pride. Breasts sway even under the hold of her strap. Well, they're enough that female Hakuno is taking note of it, so... This woman said she was a substitute teacher. A dubious tale, but I don't have time for this right now. It doesn't seem like she's a bad person. I decided to tell her that if she's going to live in the storeroom, then to keep this key and lock the door. You know, I guess my task was to make sure the door was locked. It's not to verify the status of the, actual storage room. So if she wants to be here, then as long as it's locked, mission accomplished. Hang on, you have a cup ramen in there. Where's there a microwave in this room? Or do you have like a... Well, no. Beyond that, where would you get water? Like, I would say you could just boil water if you have like an electric kettle, but you still need to get the water. Go on already, she said as she showed me the door. It's almost time for homeroom. I know to hurry up and leave without being told to.
行けと言われて素直に出ていくとか淡白っすね。
I like how she's immediately using my nickname.
それともやっぱりここ変っすか。なんか汚いっていうか廃残者の匂いがするっていうか。
Real talk, yeah, you got trash bags in the corner there. Clean up, would ya? Like, not healthy, not great.
近寄りたくないっていうか、ぶっちゃけ僕変っすか。
See, I say yes, but that's not a bad thing. Weird is fine. Unhygienic is not. Yep, weird. I gave her a clear-cut answer. It wouldn't help anyone to mince words.
変っていうやつが変なんです。聞いた僕が天才だったっす。
There's no helping you.
念願のアイスソーハーじゃなくって倉庫の鍵をくれたからいい人かと思えばこれっすか。
Did you want me to lie to your face? Because I don't do that.
もういいです。ゲラー。やっぱりリアルに期待することなんて何一つもねえのです。
She shouted get out in English. That's great. I've somehow been run out of the storeroom. I hear a click-clack from the keys locking the door. It seems that it's been tightly shut from the inside. Jinaku Karigiri. As I leave the dark storeroom, I think to myself how odd it is. Have there always been participants like that here? Participants? Hey, wait. I used a pretty weird phrase just now. Yeah, I picked up on it. I wonder if I'm still half asleep. I feel more restless this morning than I ever been. It might be a fever, so I should probably head home right after school, or head to the infirmary. The infirmary is a pretty important place. Alright, is something gonna happen when I get back to the atrium here? Hello? Good morning. If you loaf around this much, you'll end up being late. Huh? Why would that worry me, you ask? Come on, we're both in 2A, aren't we? Second years! If I see this as a classroom, then I'm probably not thinking straight. I can't just stand here zoned out. Let's get a move on and head to the classroom on the second floor. Oh, she's here to tell me, go to 2A. You weirdo. I want to improve my autonomic precision. Remote from being an ordinary student, so I can stand by present and do those side too. Oh my gosh, did I really just say that? Yes, you're also an NPC, huh? The girls' bathroom. I don't need to go right now. I'm feeling pretty good. I didn't even check out at the infirmary, but you just said you weren't. Why would you lie to me like that? Alright, I'll go upstairs. Actually, can I go downstairs for food? The cafeteria is just up ahead. They've been remodeling it since last week, so no one's allowed to go in right now. Then where do we get our food? I just got to the stairs leading to the second floor. Then, suddenly I heard a voice overhead. Sounds like, say, frantic footsteps of a woman who's just slipped. Hi. You're also new. Wow, they went straight for the new characters, huh? Like, immediately. They didn't even ease us into things being super different. It sounds like nothing. Someone's really falling down right now. Hi. If I didn't know what I already knew, even Hakunon gets in on the action. With a sudden crash, I fall onto my back in the hallway. I hit the back of my head into the hard floor. My brain shakes and my eyes spin. What on earth just happened? You just got body slammed by a nun. Setting aside my blurred vision, let me see what's going on here.
乱暴な手触りですのね。女のどこを触っているのか分かっているのですか?
Is that how a nun should be speaking? If it's you, it definitely is. There is no other way. Sure enough, my fingers weren't grasping at the sky. They've almost dissolved into a great mass. Oh, we're going into detail. This is fate.
そんなもぎ取るような勢いで恥ずかしい。私も力が入りません。
Tanaka Rie does a fantastic job with this role. Almost too fantastic. Its impact is incredible. Punctuated for emphasis. This is how amazing it is. It's like my hand is melting. I squeeze and the juicy flesh springs back, and yet my fingertips supporting her weight won't let go of her clothes. Rather, it's as if they're glued and being consumed. There's such a ridiculous plenty of volume, reminiscent of bountiful plots of the earth. She has so large tracts of land.
お許しくださいませ。このような公共の場でなって私困ります。
This is her power. It's what she does.
ですが血のみ子のように求める魂を誰が諌められましょう。
Who needs to write Dojin when this is how the game starts?
指だけでなく唇まで使うなんて。
God. A term is born within my mind which I coin Magnifimeat. Oh no, this is Nazi writing through and through. A carnivore is set off by the sight of fresh meat because its five senses tell it that the meat is delicious. Similar to how that works, there supposedly exists meat that energizes the five senses merely by its beauty. But, come to think of it, why am I suffocating like this?
こんなに激しくされたのは初めてです。私の胸にそれほどの恨みがあるのでしょうか。
Hakunon is all in. There is no stopping.
まるで底なしの国道のよう。いいえ、呼吸にあえぐ魚のような。魚のような。
Yes, you are currently choking me out with your bountiful bosom. Please get up.
不覚です。私の不注意でした。この胸であなたの呼吸を妨げていたなんて。
Yeah, we'll just chalk this up to oxygen deprivation and we'll move on.
申し訳ありません。すぐ
And that's the end of my story. This is how it all ends. There was a beginning, but the ending was shortly thereafter. Goodbye. Even the internal monologue can't speak.
また頭を打ってしまわれて。今のもやはり私の不注意によるものでしょうか。
Listen. Not just hit, you full on slammed it. Twice. At least one side was soft. Unfortunately, it only takes one side for the impact.
もしお気は確かですか？
Yesn't.
どうしましょう。返事がありません。あと少しでホームルームが始まりましょうに。私重ねてご迷惑を。
Have you tried causing solutions? What the heck am I doing here? All I remember is something incredible fell on me. Then I came to my senses after I hit the back of my head. When I pulled myself together and looked up, there was the face of an unfamiliar woman before me. Oh, we get these panning shots for all the new characters, just so we know them. Make sure you get every angle. They're important.
よかった。気がつかれたのですね。
Okay is a relative term, but I am alive and awake, so I suppose.
ほっとしました。生きているのでしたら、きちんとお礼ができますもの。
Please don't kill me off so easily.
と言っても、今は時間がありません。ありがとう、可愛い学生さん。お名前を伺っても？
Name thyself before you ask the name of another. She's way too close. If she leans down on me that sensually, there's no way I could think normally. Yeah, she has that effect on people. Anyways, I managed to tell her my name. Yes.
愛らしい花みたい。良いお名前をお持ちですのね。
More like a cloud, but okay.
このお礼は譲れ、必ず。授業の準備がありますので、私は一足先に失礼させていただきます。
What class do you teach? Physical education?
それでは、また後ほど。この先もどうかよろしくお願いしますね。素敵なマスターズ。
Called me a master. Where's my servant? Master? What's that? I wanted to ask about it, but the woman was gone. All that was left was a light, lingering scent, like a kindled Homa bonfire. Actually, that woman's scent is now all over my uniform. Yeah, I've been through some outrageous things this morning. The classmates saw what happened just now. Hey, how you doing? Leo. Don't worry. I don't know what it looks like. Someone actually saw me. The one in the red school uniform who's glaring at me like I'm human garbage, and my classmate who recently transferred in, Leo. You know, they always label it as red, but it's very orange. Leo seems to have seen the entire thing from the top of the stairs, and you didn't help me when I was getting choked out? I would have told you not to help me anyway, but you could have moved. Hey, I said as I waved at him.
おはようございます。朝からフリーダムですね。
It's not me. I got dropped. Don't just leave. So said Leo with an angelic smile as he went on ahead to classroom 2A. You were here too. Isn't it such a pain that we have to climb to the second floor? Yeah, I definitely also wish we had an elevator around here. I don't know many Japanese schools that would have an elevator, to be honest. Or schools in general? Well, I mean, no, it's not too crazy, especially if it's like way more multi-tier. But like, typically a Japanese school is like 3 floors, 1 per year. It's not that much. Hey, how you doing? Oh, if it isn't Scholar. Aren't you coming in a little late today? Listen, I've had a morning, things have been happening and going on, and just leave me be. Teacher's not in yet, so hurry and get your butt in there. Cool, I can go the other way. Hello. Morning, Scholar. You showing up for club today too? What club am I in? Oh yeah, newspaper club. No wonder you're the newspaper club's ace. Guess I sit here eating your dust. I'm going after big scoops. Good luck. The library isn't a bad place to study, but it's almost time for homeroom. Better get to class. Alright, fine, let's get to the class. Anybody in the hallway down here? Down at the end? Ha! No, just a fire alarm. Alright, I'm going in. %, huh? I don't know what that means. Hey, it's those 3! It was Himura... Wow, I don't remember their names. I just do not remember their names. I'm so bad. I entered classroom 2A. I've had quite the morning, and all before homeroom started. I took my seat and started to relax. My friend, Shinji Mato, came over to talk to me.
真面目なだけが取り柄のくせに。
No matter the world line, Shinji is Shinji. Granted, this Shinji is like astronomically less awful than Stay Night Shinji. He's still a prick though.
もしかしてピースジャーナルにハマっちゃってた？
Who?
やめとけって。あそこはお前みたいな凡人が行っていい場所じゃない。あれは選ばれたプレイヤー。そう。一握りのゲームチャンプだけが発言し、信者を得るべき場所だからね。
Yeah, extra Shinji is super gamer kid. He's just a hyper nerd now.
わかる？現在バトルスコア7800万。ワールドランキングナンバー2のこの僕のための天才の城なのさ。
Yeah, but you're not number 1, so get wrecked, scrub. Shinji Mato. As you can see, he's like if you put overly self-conscious, elitist, and spotlight hog into a blender and mix it all into one. That is so apt, it hurts. If you ask me how we've still managed to be friends after so many years, here's how I would answer you. Shinji may have personality issues, but his grades in school and skill in gaming measure up to his big mouth. If only he could read the mood, then people would really worship him. It is what seems to be the consensus of all the girls in school. Also, the peace journal that Shinji's talking about is a massive European bulletin board system, PJ for short. It's not a place for the typical sharing of information, but a haunt for the deeper, self-proclaimed experts.
おい、
Oh ho.
必ずネット上で無双しているのですね、シンジ。
I forgot Leo would be here. Also, I forgot it's full voiced. Or mostly voiced.
なんだよ今の笑い。何か言いたいことがあるのかよ、レオ。文句があるならスコアで語ってほしいね。
I mean, in extra, Leo was the... Well, not final boss, but he was the last servant round before the final boss. So, like, he's strong.
ええ、先ほどリアルで無双している方を見てしまったので、つい格差社会というのは確かに残酷ですね。僕も考えを改めます。
Leo directs a casual smile over to me. He's referring to the incident by the stairs from earlier. Please stop. Leo Vistario Harway. A boy who just recently transferred to this school. Heir to a certain famous plutocracy, and a child prodigy who skipped grades. Oh yeah, I forgot he's like younger than us. At first, I was scared of how different we were in upbringing and ability. Now, we just casually talk like this. He is royalty. I think the three of us went through a major shared experience together. That experience is why we understand each other. But what was it? Was it a war of sorts? Featuring a grail of the holy variety? Oh well, if I can't remember, then it must have not been that big a deal. Or our memories were erased.
ところでシンジ、PJ ではまだ例の噂が立っているのですか？聖杯戦争とかいう。
Say hi, Senso! Let's go!
ああ、立ってるよ。いざ競い合え魔術師たちよ。聖杯は勝ち残った最後の一人のいかなる望みをも叶えるだろう。なんて手垢のついた触れ込みでさ、どこの運営かもわからないし、そもそも参加方法もわからない。うさんくさいったらないよね。管理人も放置しているし、一体何なんだって話。
Holy Grail War? Where have I heard that before?
でも興味は湧きますね。いかなる願いでも叶えるですか。
Well, yeah, if it weren't a Holy Grail, I wouldn't expect that from it.
例えばあなたならどんな願いを口にしますか？
Does that mean the Dragon Balls are a type of Holy Grail? Further research is required. A wish? Even if you ask, I just can't think of one off the top of my head. There are a lot of things I want, but they're all things I can get if I work hard enough. Which is, you know, good mentality. When they say any wish, it feels like it has the nuance of being something you could never get on your own. I can't really think of any huge wish I could have right now.
そうですか。あなたらしいですね。
I mean, I feel like it's pretty normal for most people. Maybe that's just me.
そういうレオはどうなんだよ。みんなが驚くような願いとかあるの？
World peace.
もちろんですよ。僕はそのためにつくみ原に転入して。
Ooh, have your memories been tampered with also?
おかしいな。僕が転入したのは父の都合でしたよね。
That's right, I answer. Leo and his older brother both transferred to Tsukimihara about half a year ago. Though I don't remember when I heard it. The fact of it has definitely been recorded.
そうですよね。思い違いをしていたようです。
Where is Julius right now anyway?
ああ、次はユリウス兄さんに聞いてみましょうか。兄さんはあれで面白い願いを持っていそうですし。
あのさ、なんでそこであの陰気な兄ちゃんの話になるのかな？
Cause... You know, I don't know why.
次にどんな願いがあるんだいって振られるの。話の流れ的に僕だよね。
Oh, no. In other words... wow. Basically, that was a logical progression, because we're not asking you. Julius is Leo's other brother. Julius does all the driving for Leo to and from school, and is kind of like a butler. The entire student body goes crazy over the sight of him rolling up to the main gate in a Rolls-Royce luxury car.
あの、ねえ、二人とも聞いてる？僕、アジア圏のゲームチャンプなんだよ。もっとこう、扱い方があるんじゃない？
Now, see, the problem is, Shinji, it's you. So actually, I really don't care. Say that after you're number one.
痛いところをつくじゃないか。
Of course. Especially if it's you, Shinji.
欧州のゲームチャンプ、トータルスコアナンバーワンのあいつか。確かに僕はナンバー2の地位に甘んじている。でも見てろ、次のキャンペーンではきっちり倒してやるさ。
Good luck with that, dude.
あいつはただの凡人だよ。プレイ時間が膨大なだけのいわゆる廃人チートプレイヤーだ。
How do you get to number 2 and then still go, yeah, well, you play because you don't have a job and, you know, or go to work or anything or school. I'm at number 2 and I'm in school. You're just a no-lifer. Like, are you for real right now? Of course he is, it's Shinji.
純粋なテクニックと判断力、インスピレーションなら僕の圧勝さ。
If that were the case, you would have won. Excuses, excuses.
見てろよ、レオ。来週にはジナコを蹴って僕が晴れてナンバーワンプレイヤーだ。
Wait, but how is she a European player then?
確かに次のキャンペーンはシンジの独壇場ですね。頑張ってください。ナンバーワンの暁には僕もお祝いをしましょう。
本当だな。聞いたか。来週はレオの豪邸で新地王祭りだぞ。楽しみにしておけよな。
Shinji-o, King Shinji. No. Never will that be a thing. Stop trying to make that a thing. Immediately. While we were talking idly, the bell for homeroom rang. The teacher in charge of our class is a noisy one. Alright, Taiga. Do your thing. As a matter of fact, as soon as the bell rings, you can hear what's like a wild animal stomping from the hallway. I mean, that's weird because tigers they should be pretty silent when stalking prey. Stomping in, or not? You're not Taiga! Or rather, Fujimura-sensei. The entire class gasps from this unexpected development. The classroom goes dead silent. It was someone we've never seen before. That this school's never seen before. A woman dressed as a Buddhist nun. She must be in her 20s. With a gentle gaze and graceful stance, she exudes a womanly charm in spite of her rigid nun's uniform. Yeah, well, it's very tight-fitting. Or rather, it's very form-fitting. It really accentuates those curves. Everyone is shocked by this woman's presence. Without a word, our eyes follow her as she heads to the lectern. Is she gonna trip, though? Did she inherit that? But my situation was quite a ways different, because I've met her very, very intimately. It was because I had an unexpected encounter with this woman just a bit ago. Please trip. She's already prone to it. Oh, she didn't trip.
驚かせてしまってごめんなさい。皆さんの当惑はごもっとも。ですので、自己紹介をさせていただいても
Yes. The Buddhist nun acknowledges the entire class's bewilderment with calm, or rather, with cheer. Then, with a graceful motion, she bows. Her movements were as fluid as the wind and conveyed straight away how earnest she was. Earnest.
藤村大我と申します。今日からこの学園で教鞭を持つことになりました。
Like hell you are. That's not your name.
どうかよろしくお願いしますね。
Shinji. Shinji, no. I understand, but no. Shinji always starts with a contrarian stance. With this time, he immediately turned into jelly. I guess Shinji has a soft spot for mature women. Regardless, it's no surprise that even Shinji would get entranced. Everything about this nun's, Miss Fujimura's appearance exudes purity. Purity. I guess one could even call her appearance affectionate. That voice, that posture, those eyes, that smile, all of that is saying that she means us well. But there's a strange feeling of discomfort that nips at me from the back of my neck. I feel like the name Taiga Fujimura calls a far different image to mind. Yes, like a fierce tiger. Or at least a house cat.
おや後ろの席に座っているのは
Don't call me out, please.
なんだって
I awkwardly greeted her back, partly just because our eyes met. And then she gave the greatest smile, one that would melt whomever saw it.
なんという幸運でしょう。先ほどは本当にありがとうございました。あの熱い抱擁、私忘れられません。
Cool. Now I'm extra dead.
何抜け駆けしてんだよお前。大河先生と面識があるとか何様。それ以前に抱擁ってどんな意味？
Shinji, do me a favor and shut up.
恋人同士で抱き合うことですね。それはもう大変積極的な生徒にあるまじき銃声でした。
Damn you, Leo. You were there. You know what happened. Stop it.
恋人同士だと？
Shinji, shut.
何やってんだよ。先生を好きになっちゃダメなんだぞ。漫画でもよく言ってるじゃんか。
What manga are you reading? Because, never mind. With the critical damage from Leo's words, the classroom turned into a melting pot of gossip. Well, I'm socially dead now. Time to transfer schools. There were girls with eyes sparkling from the gossip. There were envious and fussing boys. Shinji, resentful, cursed me under his breath. As I watched the uproar before me, there stood Miss Fujimura, warmly waving at me. Stop fanning the flames, thank you. I scrunch my brows and sigh. Looks like these ordinary days have gone through some big changes. Oh, you have no idea, I'm sure. 25%. Alright, can I recall your names now? No. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Is it your name? Because I don't remember it. Were you Ayako? Happens to everyone, right? Oh, wait, search. This is where Shinji sits. There's nothing in his desk. Essentially, Shinji's desk is neatly organized. It's a desk that reflects the obsessive-compulsive Shinji well. My desk. This is my assigned seat. The top of it is a little bit chipped, so I can tell right away if it's moved. This is Leo's seat. This is the desk assigned to Leo. The desk is the same as everyone else's. The rest of the stationery he uses are proper luxury goods. Hello. This week, it's my turn to clean up the classroom. I want to go to the archery range and practice already. My chair has a leg that's not long enough. It does rattling and rattling and it's pissing me off. I hate when that happens. Isn't this whack? I swear this shit is whack. I'm picky about adjusting my chair, man. I get it. When it's off by even a millimeter, I can't focus. But I've been taking classes with this shit. I'm telling you, it makes no sense. Look at Hakuno shaking with fury at understanding. I don't know what she's doing right now. Nope, that's Leo's stuff. I wanted to talk to these guys. Can I not? I have to go around? Did you catch that drama show yesterday? I did. I can't believe she was the actual culprit. That was shocking. Yeah. That dog was so dang cute. Wonder how they got them to act like that. Training. That last development was amazing. I wouldn't have expected such a twist to happen. That final scene was foul play. As if anyone wouldn't be moved by something like that. Huh? Neither of you are talking about anything concrete. What a fake conversation. Someone's hiding under the desk. Yeah, like that would happen. Aww. I mean, I feel like it would happen, but I guess not.